Hi guys and welcome to today's show. This is Cook and Dine. I'm your favorite host, Nema Mungaro, stroke chef of the day. So last week, what did we do? Last week, we did not cook. Actually, we had a repeat. But now this week, we are ready to give you a new recipe, something interesting. As you all know, our social media platforms, pale ndio unafaa kuenda, usubscribe, ufollow, utweet, snap, DM, and of course you inbox us. If you really want to speak to us, and you have to be speaking to us right now if you're watching this show, go pale YouTube channel, subscribe to YouTube channel Lolwe Tv Kenya, Instagram at Lolwe Tv Kenya, Facebook at Lolwe Tv Kenya, and of course pale Twitter at Lolwe Tv Kenya. As I have said before, kizungu imeanza kwa ngumu, I will be doing a very simple recipe, and of course straight on to our ingredients of the day. Tuko na minji. Of course we have minji, we have our tomatoes, our onions differently chopped. I will tell you why. Our meat, marinated meat, dania, of course, our parsley, our carrots, salt, rice, and yeah. So today we'll be making a vegetable rice, simple vegetable rice with fried meat. You will see how I'll make the fried meat. Before I go straight on to the ninis, acha niwashe pan yetu na maji, niweke pale maji for our rice. But no, let me put a bit of water into the rice. Very little. And then our minji and our carrots at the same time. Yeah. So when that one is steaming up, nimeka maji, that's fine. But it depends on how much softer you want it to be. Make sure it's not too soft, because utaki even mbele ya your rice. Then you put a bit of oil, not a bit but a lot of oil. This time mafuta kwa wingi. Yes, mafuta kwa wingi. Since my pan is very light, I'll just lower the fire just a bit. I will lower it just a bit. Let me just add kiasi. Very nice. Marinating my meat, I used, of course, pilipili, chili, garlic, kitungu saumu, ginger, and a bit of onions. Then I mixed it up with a few spices, black pepper. You can use cumin seeds, but you have to be really careful because they're usually very strong. You can use barbecue sauce. I didn't want barbecue sauce because my recipe is not for a barbecue type of feel, but a homemade simple nyama yenye imekanjwa kwa mafuta. So then at the end I added a bit of oil. Woo. It depends on how big you want your meat chunks to look like or to be like. It also determines on how long you're gonna how long utapika nyama yako. So yeah, straight on bana, straight on. This is when you don't have an oven. This is when you don't have a grill. You can do this pale nyumbani. Very easy. But now very hands-on, because you have to keep on turning your meat. Pretty hands-on. Usisahau pale tumeka. Don't forget to make our minjis and carrots, which I'm going to turn just now. A bit messy, so you have to keep your hands clean also because of the oil and the spices in there. Let me just turn it just a bit. Yum, yum, yum. Now, the normal way. Put your salt, just enough salt. Of course, our oil. I'm gonna use this, which we had removed from here. We just put the whole thing. It's not a lot, since our rice is a lot. So those guys who are they might be asking, why would you put oil right now? Haitakuwa mafuta mob. Tuko na nyama iko na mafuta, tuko na mchele iko na mafuta. Yes. In the process also I'll make a bit of some, sauce using tomatoes, like the fresh tomatoes, and a bit of onions. Let me just mix the salt up nicely. Then I put my rice, of course. Make sure you put all your rice. Nimebaki na imekwama. Nilikuwa nimesoak mchele for roughly like 10 minutes. That's why I pre-boiled the two French peas. These peas and the carrots, just a bit to soften them to be on the same level with our rice, of course. Mix that up nicely. It's looking really colorful. And nothing is being overtaken by the other. So yeah, looking very nice. Nikuibia siri siku ya leo. Oh, look at that, it's looking so nice. And it's smelling amazing also. I can smell the garlic and the ginger. Awesome. When you soak your rice, what I usually do is that they say double up the cups of water on your rice. So what I do is usually I do the same number of cups. If I've used 6 cups of rice, I'm using 6 cups of water. Same amount of water as the same number of cups of water as the same number of cups of rice measuring, and you've measured at the beginning. Oof. It's gonna take a bit longer, but as I had said before, just turn that up. Remember it's so hot, man. It's burning my hands. Nice. You just clean this up just a bit. Make sure your cooking area is pretty clean, because also you don't want cross-contamination from raw food to your cooked food sections and all that. You don't want anyone to get sick. So at this point, literally, we're just washing the meat, nothing else. Just washing the meat. And I feel like my chunks were really, really thick. And I feel like I should just slice them up just a bit. But let's just see how it's gonna look like. Yeah. Remember, it's low heat, guys. Low heat. And I feel like my fire is seemingly a bit really high. So just reduce it. Kiasi too. I know of a friend who can actually eat the meat. It's like this right now. Akiona hivi anaona hii iko sawa kabisa. If you can't handle middle rare meat, then you're good to go. Another thing I learned last week was about meat. Yes, about meat was when you touch the meat like this. Let me show you with this hand. When it's going down like this, it's middle rare, well cooked. Because middle rare will be all, you'll feel the chunkiness. Like if you feel your hand, you feel like there's something inside. When you feel here, it's all fleshy. So well cooked, middle rare. Yeah. Now our rice is boiling up nicely, and as you can see also the oil wasn't a lot, so on the right path, my people. We are on the right path. Just push down all the so I just poke the meat just kidogo tu kuidunga kuona kama imeiva. Ikitoa juices na maanisha bado iko raw. You can see tumeacha for a while. Then our pan yetu imechomeka kiasi, but our meat is looking very nice. So what I'll do, let's go on a very short break, but before we go on that break, allow me to remove the meat. So tutatoa nyama yetu na nimeweka moto low kabisa. Hasara, lakini tumesave. So be very careful when you're cooking, and be very fast keen when cooking. Sasa kudrain mafuta yote. Hii si kuchomeka, ila ni the grease from our onions and all that. So let me turn it off a bit, and then let us check our rice, which is ready. So I will turn it off, and then when we go on a very short break, guys, as I've always said, guys, you have to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Unaona venye na stima vizuri wa mchele, tutarudi tu sahi. Go and subscribe pale YouTube channel at Lolwe TV Kenya. Subscribe pale, hit the notification button so you can get new episodes when we upload. And of course, you can follow us pale Facebook at Lolwe TV, Twitter at Lolwe TV, and on Instagram at Lolwe TV. I'm your host, Mungaro. Do not leave. We'll be right back. Hi guys, and welcome back to the show. This is Cook and Dine. If you missed the first bit, pole sana, lakini we got you. So enda pale YouTube channel na subscribe. YouTube channel Lolwe TV Kenya. Lazima uandike Kenya ndio upate the right channel na utapata kuona the first bit. So straight on to the next part, which we are starting. We had already made our rice, our vegetable rice. And then now we are making a small sauce, you know, for our rice not to be so dry. And so I'll just turn on our pan. Then of course add a bit of mafuta, very little, usitaki kuwe nyingi. Nilikuwa nachekeshwa hapa naambiwa vile hii mafuta aka kama mafuta ni kadogo, sijali. We have this covered and we need sponsors. So ukijua pale kuna mafuta bora ambayo ni mazuri, contact them. Tell them there's a show called Cook and Dine pale Lolwe TV. Watu approach na wakuja kuwa part of the show, will truly appreciate it. Nasikia tu hapa. And of course have to clean up our work area. Reason being is because we do not want to have any cross contamination. Tulikuwa tunatengeneza nyama, so raw to cooked, no, tutakuwa wagonjwa. We don't want that. So we just want to saute them. If you remember what saute means, we just zilege tu kidogo. We don't want them to be brown. Then we put our onions, and then we put some salt to soften the onions, of course. Then chakula itakuwa iko tayari. Imagine. So just make sure they soften. As you can see, they've become really soft. Just keep on turning them also so that they don't become too brown. So at this point, zimelegea, unaona? A bit brown, but zimelegea vile nilikuwa nataka. So just put our chopped onions. Kumbuka, the oil has to be really little. And then we'll add a bit of salt. Ndo zilegee sasa. Salt helps tomatoes to soften really fast. So yeah, just leave it for a second apple. Then let me turn it. Be very, very careful. You want them to soften. There are those guys who will want they'll want the tomato sauce to be a bit chunky. I'll also want mine to be a bit chunky, but of course really, really thick. So yeah, no turn to hadi mafuta, hiyo chumvi, hiyo the onions pia, and of course our tomatoes to mix up really nicely. You can also mash them just a bit, pole pole, kwa sababu utaki pia pani yako flip. So mos. Perfect. This is looking so nice. You can actually serve this with your meat, you know. If you don't want to have rice, or you can have it with mashed potatoes. Mine, you can have that meat with literally salad. You know, be crazy about your recipes and how you enjoy your servings. You can serve this. You can literally serve this with the meat only. Sorry, I'm trying to mash these tomatoes ndo nini kabisa. So nazifinya kiasi, zi soften really quick. Yes, I was saying you can serve this with your rice, and maybe with if you just don't want to have any meat, whether white, you don't have to have chicken. If you don't have red meat, kama sasa mutton, of course beef, it can be your white meat pale. Nataka kula pork, umenunua ribs pale, unasema aya, now what? You can make this. Have your beef, your pork, your pork chops, and this, and you're good to go. And of course, a glass of juice to wash it down with. So you can see imesoften kabisa vizuri, but nataka iendelee. As I said earlier, we didn't want our oil to be a lot. Wow. At high fire, kwa sababu tunataka kuserve the next how many minutes that we have remaining. But now we don't want also to eat up on other time. Wow. This is really nice. Wow. Because it's sticking, I'll just add a little bit of water. Kuna some tomatoes zilikuwa zimebaki kwa hii mkebe yetu. Ikiendelea kuwa tayari, allow me to Alright, so nitakatakata our dania just a bit. Chop chop, haraka haraka. And of course our food is ready. Takoroga kidogo. Ndio huyu Mr. Dania na stick. So sitazima hiyo for a second. And the time has come, people. Do the rice first. Serve the rice first. So into our rice. Acha ni turn kidogo, si ndio? Me lower the fire just a bit. Doesn't start sticking. Instead of turning, why don't we just serve? It's so colorful though. Hii ni ya mtu mzima mwenye amejelewa kimaisha. Let me just reduce the rice just a bit. And of course package it nicely. Wow. All right. Then we do our sauce. Nitaizima sasa. We serve up our sauce. We serve up our sauce. Yeah. Today has been a very long day for me, and our meat. So it depends on how many chunks you want. I mean, you can finish also. You just put like 2 pieces hapo hivyo vizuri, then garnish it just a bit. Very nice, very nice. Arrange up my table, and of course it's ready, of course, with our steak knife, iko hapo. And today I am truly honored. Let me just put this like this. I'm truly honored to introduce a very good pal of mine. Najua mmemwona before, but today he's here again to do the testing. So Ochino himself, karibu sana. Ochino, Austin, hiyo yako ya nyumbani ni gani? Baba?
Baba Austin iko tu sawa.
Kijana?
Ochino iko tu sawa.
Son. Karibu sana, son of Africa. How's your week? Have you been? Umepotea?
Lakini tumerudi. Tumerudi siku ya nyama.
God is good. So, unajua job imekujia hapa. So tukate story. Straight to business. Tell me.
So, hii food tunaita nini? Naona kuna rice.
So this is vegetable rice with a bit of tomato sauce. Of course, mwana vile nimetengeneza. If you missed the first bit, guys, and the second bit, and you're getting it now, end up on the YouTube channel, subscribe to our YouTube channel, Lolwe Tv Kenya. And of course, our nyama nimeikanja tu na mafuta.
It's okay.
Of course, nilikuwa nimemarinate earlier, so it was really soft. So yeah, what do you think? Inakaa aje?
Inakaa presentation colors, rice naona
Stop it.
Rainbowish, ito rainbow rice.
Rainbow rice kuna ingine. Kuna ingine. Hii si rainbow.
So we get into it.
All right.
So I'll start with the rice.
Plain. Okay, you do you.
Okay, hiki sawa. It's okay.
Not bad. Okay.
You can feel the carrots.
Yeah.
Iko bado crunchy, so iko poa. Kuna wengine wanapenda kama iko overcooked.
Yeah.
You can do some kidogo. Iko sawa.
Nice, thank you.
Napenda venye azin vitu bado ziko crunchy.
Yeah.
So now the meat, wadau nyama. So I don't know, like na feel too.
Unaweza shika tu na mkono, hakuna. Shika tu na mkono.
It's okay.
Just take a very huge, awesome bite. Yeah, it looks delicious though.
There's onja ingine.
Onja. Hii plate ni yako ya uonji tu.
Truly, iko sawa.
Yes.
Can feel the juices.
Oh, thank you.
Iko bie.
Yes, I think that's actually what I was going for, the juices, as you said.
You can feel it bad.
Wow. So, guys, please, you have to try this recipe kindly. You must try this recipe, and you must. End up our YouTube channel. Kama you umemiss zile za kwanza, I will always sing the same song. Subscribe to all the channels and make sure you try these recipes and other new recipes that we've tried before. I mean, other recipes that we've done before. Pardon me. Ochino amenihepa lakini sawa. Until next time, guys, this has been Cook and Dine. So follow us, subscribe, and of course you have to comment on our session pale Facebook, pale Twitter at Lolwe Tv Kenya, all across all platforms. Until next time, this has been Cook and Dine.